Yes. So now I look at different profile like this one. I don't use Upwork. I don't use someone profile on Upwork. The reason why I don't use someone profile is that it is already ranking on Upwork. Why should I use his own profile that is ranking? It will affect me. So I look at everything here. I realize this is not enough for me. So in short, I pick different people's profile here, and I use it to make my own on Upwork. Like something like this, it is it is more details and is probably related to what I do. So I look into everything and I used most of their content on my own profile. And that is the way I've been doing it right from time. And I've been getting my own conversion. So this is just for people that don't know how to write profile description on their own, or people that find it difficult to write profile description. It might sound funny, but seriously, it is easier for me, and it's really worked out for me. That's the first thing I would like to discuss about. Now, let me just go back into my profile. You see, this particular WordPress developer, WordPress designer, website designer, they are keywords on their own. They are keywords on their own. So if we want our user, our client to recognize us, we need to use something they understand. If you're a content writer, don't just put content writer. The reason is that if you put content writer, you are not specifying the kind of content you write. Why not just put, okay, blog content writer, okay, resume content writer or resume writer. So if you are using a particular specification, a particular niche of what you are into, there is high probability that you are going to rank for that particular niche. And don't feel, okay, I'm not ranking in this place. Okay, my profile is not getting job today, and the following day you change it on that thing again. No, this is happening to so many of us. People feel whenever they are not getting people feel whenever they are not getting result, they are not getting conversion at that particular time, they feel the next thing is to change the profile description or the profile title. No, it is not done that way. If you keep changing, how long do you want the Upwork algorithm to keep crawling your profile? To keep indexing your profile. And if they find it difficult to index a particular keyword you are into, there will be a problem. So if you change today, change tomorrow, change next week, before you know, your profile will be the ranking. That's number one. Two, you will not be getting the right conversion you are expecting. So it's better whenever you are going to change, use a particular keyword and use this maybe for 6 months, maybe for 1 year, maybe for 2 years, maybe just try my close to be constant with that. Because this thing is just like Google. When you write a blog post on Google, you expect the blog post to rank. Now, if the blog post is ranking, maybe it's ranking in page 95, and you want it to rank on page 1, if you update the content alone, just the content alone, it should just push, if the content is relevant and you're using a particular relative keyword, it should just push the profile up. But if you now change the title of that content, then the content will start all over from square one again before you start getting the ranking. And this is reason why I don't want everyone to keep changing their profile all the time. So we should try to stick to a particular niche, and use a particular keyword for our profile. That is the first thing you all need to understand in this profile writing and description. So having said that, using a particular keyword for your profile. Now, if you are a content writer, this is how you should write your let me share with you. Sorry. So if you're a content writer, this is how you should write your store. Yeah, I'm still coming back to this one. I hope you can all see my screen, or is it too small? Can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. It is very big.
Okay, good. All right. I'm going to explain something about this. I'm going to explain that. It's part of my today's tutorial. So if you are a content writer and you are just a blog writer, so I will advise you to just pick SEO blog content writer, or you can just use SEO content writer. Don't use content writer alone or content writing. What content are you writing? You are not specifying. So we have people that are into blockchain. They'll just put content writing for cryptocurrency, content writing for blockchain. That is also making sense, but for it to very, very fast, so that the first line from whenever anyone is searching for content writer, the first suggestion list will be among the first 10. That is why I'm discussing about this. So now blockchain, you could just be blockchain content writer. So then you can now use this slant like this, and this can be since you have used blockchain content writer, then you can now use all the relevant keywords that are used in blockchain. You can add it up. Now, we used to have cryptocurrency. So you can have this like this, then you use this, and you can have another thing, that is related to blockchain. If it could be NFT, or I don't know how the content writer have their, whenever they are writing content related to blockchain, there are some other keywords you use, some terms that you use. These are the terms that your customer are ready to know, that you know about. It could be SEO. You could just have SEO alone. Yeah. So your profile title could be like this. This is okay. And trust me, if you are using it this way, I'm very, very confident that you are going to rank. So if you can't go with this, you can also do it in another form again. You can just do it this way. Sorry. You can just do it this way. Expert, or whichever word you are using as far as at your starting word, you can just make it capital letter, or blockchain. Then you could just make a content writer. Then another word, probably SEO. It could be in this form as well. Let your keyword appear in what you are targeting, what you are doing. Let it appear in your job title. That is all about that. So when you are trying to write your profile, your description, that is your profile overview. There are some things you need. Mr. Ismail, Mr. Timilayin, please kindly mute your mic. Yeah, thank you. So when you are writing your job title, your job description, your profile description, please. When you're writing your profile description, there are some things you need to consider before you go into profile description. Look at the keywords you know about, the things that you do. It is what you will use for your profile description. Now, these are my keywords, and as you are seeing all these keywords like this, this is why I have it here, is because I realized that a new method of writing proposal now. I mean, of writing your job description now. If you add this at the end of your keyword, let me show you. Take for example, if you type WordPress now, I deal with WordPress. If you type WordPress, you will realize that I have 59 keyword that is WordPress on this profile. This is part of the reason why my profile is ranking for WordPress only. Changing this profile to another thing is going to affect me drastically. It's going to affect me big time. In fact, if I change this at this point, I may not be able to rank again. So now, I have WordPress here. I have different WordPress. Can you see? Upwork verified for web design. This web design here is the main category. Now, if you are a copywriter, your main category will be copywriting. Your main category is copywriting. And if whatever niche you have, if you're a blog writer, you will realize that we have category. Let me show you. Let me show what I mean. What I want to talk about now, I've discussed about the profile title. I want to discuss about the description itself and what you can do to get a good description for your profile. Now, we have, let me search for WordPress developer. Or it could be anything, WordPress designer. Now, searching for this now, let me use US. Good. So now, searching for all this, if your category belongs to accounting or admin support or web, mobile, and software, if you click on this now, you realize that there are specialties in this category. This is what I'm talking about. You see these specialties? You see these specialties here? It is what we want to discuss about. This is where the hot cake is for profile description. This is where the hot cake is. This is where the customer, this is where they go to when they are trying to look for freelancer. So the secret is that if you're a front-end developer, you could just pick this and add it to your notes. Now, this is what I do. I write keyword. Then, like front-end developer. The way it is like this, exactly the way it is like this. It is the same way I'll put it in my profile, but it has to be in my first paragraph. Now, I'm into web design. Now, web design, can you see the category here? The category is here now. Now, web design also has its own deliverables. These are the deliverables. So you have to select the one that you are doing in this section. I'm going to explain how you go about this. So now, another keyword I have is web design. Or it could be my first keyword, it could be web design. Now, another thing I do again, WordPress. This is how I pick my keyword. So when I'm writing, so if you are already writing your profile set and you want to make your profile rank, you could just find your keyword, put it like this, add it at the end of your profile description. Let me show you where you can add it. So you can just come to this end here, this place. Can you see keyword? This can you see keyword? So you see this keyword is like I'm trying to signal the keyword. Sorry, do you understand? Please, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Femi, do you understand? Oh, good. Thank you. I just want to know that. I don't want to know if you guys are following. So now, in this section here, you see I had my keyword. Normally, Upwork has already given us section where we can have, just come back later. Just come back. Upwork has already given us section where we can have our keyword. I will show you the section now. This is the section. This is our keyword. But this one, a lot of people are using it. So for just like a fast benefit, so that you can add, like I learned this when I was doing blogging. So for it to have fast benefits, you could just create another section like this, call it keyword. Then use WordPress design, use your own keyword. Though. This is my own niche. This is my own keyword. So you could just look at things that you know you are doing that are common, that are that are very, very common in job description. So let me show you. Sorry. Now, if I want to apply for a job now, this is what I do. So now, I don't used to look at the job description at first. I go to this section here. So now, what is here is not related to what I do. I don't bother myself whether it is not related, because I've checked all the keyword. The keyword is build a likable audience. I don't do anything like advert. I'll just ignore that place. So now let me look for something that is related to what I do. Now look at this one now. This one is website redesign. Yes. Modules. This is a CMS. This is WordPress. This is website. Yes, this is related. Now you see all this thing here. All this thing here. At least gather like 10 from different job description. Use it in your own. Use your own niche. Use your own keyword in your own niche. Use it on your profile description, and check back. Keep applying for a job, and you realize that there will be improvement on your profile. That is number one. Now, I will take for example now. Let me do it now. Let me do this in the present. Like website redesign. I already have this in mind. So I copy that. I'll put it in my keyword here. WordPress. I already have this. So these are the keywords that helps for auto invites. Auto invite. Like when client posts their job, it pop your profile among the first 10 profile to get the job, to get invites. And also it also helps you to get, if you have good feedback and review, it also helps you to get fast job invite. So so these are the keywords you are going to pick out those keywords randomly. So look at this one now. Now let's see the keyword we have here. Twitter, I don't do any of this, you see. It's influencer marketing, campaign management. This is for hard. I don't do any of this. I don't need to apply. So look at this now. Lead generation. Now, for those of you that are in lead generation, you can see all this. These are lead generation keywords that people are into. You could just pick them randomly. Pick all this one. Try and get more lead generation job description. All these tags, they are what the client has used in their job title. So if you have used the same tag, the same keyword tag in your own profile as well, there is no way there will be a match mark that will link you and the client together. So with your keyword is one of the most important things in your job title. Your keyword will not serve. Your keyword will help your client to know that yes, there's someone that have all the things, everything that is looking for. There is someone available. So with that, the client can invite you for an interview. And when they invite you for interview, now it depends on you to convert the client. If your profile actually, get everything at the end, it now depends on you to talk to the client, to convince him that he or she that yes, you can do it. That is another thing. So now, as you can see, I'm still checking, and what I'm seeing here is like marketing, social ad. Probably I've included something. Okay, I included SEO, and SEM services. So that's the reason I'm getting this kind of job, job match from my own dashboard. Now let's look for best match. Now on this best match, now you realize that we have Elementor, we have WordPress. Now look at this section. I have WordPress already. I have Elementor Pro already. So it is easy for me to apply for this. It is easy for me to, and whenever they are checking through my profile and they realize that I have all these keywords, it's very, very easy for them to invite me. This is why we have people, some people have so many invites in a day. Some people can get like 10 invites in just one day. Not because of their writing proposal, it's because their profile is actually standing for that particular thing they are doing. Their profile is actually doing the writing. So that is why most people get job invite. One of my boss once said to me that if you are writing at least 5 to 10 proposals in a day, and Upwork realize that you are writing proposal, you'll be getting job invite. I tried it and it worked. I was getting job. Hey, who is that again? Hello. Okay. Hello. Cannot see your. Please kindly mute your mic. Oh. Hello. Yeah, thank you. So he said that if you are writing proposal, you are likely to get more job invite. Yes, I tried it and it works. Another thing is that I stopped writing proposal recently. You see that my connect is about 268 available connect. The reason why is that if I write proposal now, whether I write proposal or I don't write proposal. Hello, Mrs. Motunrayo, please mute your mic. Yeah, thank you. Whether I write proposal or I don't write proposal, I will surely get job invite. That's because I've used all the necessary keywords that I'm supposed to use in my profile. I've used it and I'm also having good review. So that's the reason why I will surely get job invite. So whether I write proposal or not. So if I'm not writing proposal again, together with the job invite, it will be so much for me to handle. And I don't want to take a job that is more than me, that is too much for me. So let me just retract again so that everyone people that are just joining us will understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that select all the keywords in any best match job. When you select all the keywords, try as much as possible to use it in your profile. So when you use it in your profile, 100%, you are likely to get the same match mark with your client and get job invite. This is one of the secrets about writing job title. Profile description, please. This is one of the secrets of writing profile description. Now let me go back to my profile now. So we have in my first paragraph here, I said I specialize in building, managing, maintaining, troubleshooting, and optimizing. This is my keyword: optimizing WordPress web design or Elementor. This is the keyword I'm using here. You see all this one like this, their story. The main keyword that is helping me on this profile is this. So if you are going to use your own, I'm not saying you should copy this. So what I'm saying is that try to tell the client in your profile that this is what you do with. Take for example, you are a blog content writer. Then you can tell your client that you specialize in doing this, doing that with maybe you are writing with Google document. That's what you write with. Then you let them know that you write with Google Doc, or you could just be writing with what's the name? You could be writing with Microsoft Word, and maybe they need someone that is very good with Microsoft. So let them know if Microsoft skills is your own niche. Make sure you use anything that you do in your first paragraph. Let them know that you are qualified for this. Tell them how you do it. Tell them what you do with it. That is the first thing you should always try to consider in your first paragraph. The following paragraph will now be how you do it, the things you use to do it. It could be, for me like this, it's HTML, CSS, PHP, JavaScript. I also do UI design, just a little more co-op, and that is. Then you can now go ahead with how to do it. Well, this profile you are seeing, I'm not the one that writes it myself. All I did was I went to people per hour, and I picked one of the best profile that's related to my niche, like this. Let me show you. Look at, good, perfect. Look at this guy. I'm calling. So. See, I can just copy this thing like this. I can just copy all this thing like this. And let me create a new note. All right. So look at it too. People will be like, this copy and paste. No, it is something I want to pick out of it. It is copy and paste, fine, but it's actually working and it saves more time. See, the guy has used WordPress. See, WordPress expert, 15 years experience in WordPress and WordPress SEO. This profile is a good one for me. This profile like this profile description is a good one for me because he has used what I need. All I just need to do is use Grammarly to fine tune it very well. Then put all this thing like this in my profile. Sincerely speaking, my profile will rank. Sincerely speaking, my profile will rank. And this is very, very short and okay. But I can't change it because of this tutorial. No, I can't change it. But rather, I can use it for a new account. Fine, maybe I can use it for a new account. But I can't change my own profile because of this one that is okay. The reason why I can't change it is that what I have is okay for me. So if you feel someone else's profile is okay and you like it, don't just change it anyhow. If your profile is working for you, leave it. Just keep improving. One small, just keep improving it small. But you not change the whole profile at once. It may affect you for 1 month or 2 months. You might not get job invite. So maybe after that, you'll be getting your job invite later. You'll be getting your job invite later. Sorry. All right, sorry. Okay. You'll be getting your job invite later. But this guy profile, I've worked with so. I'll replace all this. I've worked in some of well-known websites. I'll replace with what I do with my own stuff. Now, these are the keywords in WordPress. All these are keywords in WordPress, so I can use it. And for WordPress SEO, since we talk about WordPress SEO, these are things I use in WordPress SEO, which is perfectly okay. And my WordPress services, my WordPress maintenance and services, this is very, very okay. In fact, this guy has killed it all. So his profile is ranking on first page on these people per hour. Definitely, he has used the necessary keyword, and that's why his profile is ranking. So that is the reason why I said you can get your profile description from here and fine-tune it very well, polish it very well, and put it on your Upwork. Nothing will happen. As long as you're not going to copy from Upwork to Upwork. If you copy someone else on Upwork profile on Upwork, is it that person they rank and you rank, or you are not ranking, the person rank? That is what will happen. Now, let me use another example. Blog content. Now, blog content, see, Write an interesting blog, blah, blah. Let me go through his profile. Coming on. So I'll just come here. It is their name I focus. I don't go through. So this one is like a story profile description where she's already ranking. That's why she's using this one. She's already ranking very well. So she's not using any keyword in her content. Most people that are already ranking very well might not need to use this method. But if you feel like your profile is not ranking and you're not getting your result, please, you can make use of this method. It's going to work out fine for you. So this one is also okay, but I didn't see enough keyword there and I can't use it. All I focus more is getting the right keyword. It could be in their job title as well. And if this is their profile title, it could be there. Can you see? Professional native English content writing services. Why I'm using people per hour is because I've gotten so many people giving me feedback that they are getting results with this method. So that's why I'm using this method and I'll keep using it for now. If I have a new method, I will update everyone on PFC group. Good. Now this is a good one. I love this. I love this first part. This first sentence here. I love it. I love it. It's okay. It's okay. And you can have something else here, but I love the first one here. Now, having said all that, that is about profile description using keywords, and that's the secret of ranking in some profile. So my profile can be as short as 500 words, and I'll be ranking. No, I will surely rank fine. That's because probably I've done a lot of job, because your profile can't just rank if you have not done a lot of jobs on Upwork as well. So you need a lot of job as well to make your profile rank. That's also part. They used to calculate all these hourly rates, hourly job, total job. They used to calculate also to make our profile to rank. It's also part of it. But when I started, I didn't do all those ones. I just started and I started writing proposal. So, and also try my best to keep writing proposal. So another thing I would like to talk about is portfolio. You see this portfolio, most people feel is not needed, it's not important whenever they are done with job. No, please try as much as possible to put in your portfolio record. If you finish a job now, put the portfolio there. This job is a recent job. So, and the job is about build a responsive website, a responsive WordPress site with fileable form and SEO targeted towards personal injury law. So what I did is I just shortened it to my own keyword. WordPress website with fileable, fillable form for personal injury law. That does it. So this thing that I've just done here, will help my profile to rank for that WordPress category. That is what is behind profile ranking. There's no any secret. If someone tells you that you should pay 1 million, that you will rank your profile, this is the same thing they will do. Except for people that are already making weight, that are already doing 1.5, doing 100K, 500K, that they can, they may decide not to do anything yet if they know their way. But for my own method, this is the method I know. So, and as you can see, I have many of them. See, website design, WordPress development, personal blog design and customization. So try as much as possible to put. Can you see? If you check through my portfolio here, you realize that I use WordPress, web design, WordPress, web design. That is because I want my profile to rank for that particular keyword. And I don't used to change my keyword. If I'm using WordPress, I'll stick to WordPress. So I don't want to miss WordPress. with maybe Magento, or maybe all these Indian used to do that a lot. Indian can put 10 keywords in their profile. They can tell you that their WordPress, their Webflow, their graphics, they are this, they are that. And at the end, to give them the job, oh my God, sorry. So that is about the portfolio. Now, that now I would like to talk about is the skill section here. You see this skill section, I don't just feed this skill section. What I do is that I gather everything from the first thing I said earlier. I gather it from this place. See, I gather it from here. WordPress, web development, web design. So I pick randomly from here. If I want to change this one, I'll look at the one that is trending, the one that is common in everything. At times, in a day, when I wake up at times, I used to look at all these things before. I'll look at all these things one after the other. I'll look at what is common. I'll write them down separately. It is called keyword research. It is called keyword research, but it's not good to be changing all the time. I will have asked you to be changing every day, but it's not good. See, WordPress, web design, Elementor, CSS, graphic design. So I only use this section here, this skill section here. I only use to improve my profile. That is what but because this is limited to 15 alone, so that is the reason why I can add more in this place for myself. It is limited. I can add more to this place for myself because it is limited to 15 alone. So you can pick other things that you know you cannot add. You can pick it and put it at the end of your profile. It will surely help your profile to rank. Now, if everyone will see, can you all see this? Can you all see this at this top here? This URL. Hello, can you all see this?
Sure.
All right, good. Now, you see this?
You can see it.
Okay, good. Help me to mute your mic. Now, you see this URL. Mr. or Mrs. Adenika, mute your mic. Now, you see this URL here. I deliberately use it because I just want to rank for this particular keyword, for this WordPress. That's the reason why I use it. That's just the reason why I use it. And so far, so good. I can see the result is positive. That is why I use it. Now, so that's just by the way. If you are on the Plus package, you can change the URL yourself. And this section, we all know this section, it was recently added, and is very good if you have it also. It's also helped your profile to improve. Now we have this testimonial. In this testimonial, I asked someone to write it for me, and I asked him to use this in the testimonial. You should use WordPress whenever you're writing testimonial. So I can have multiple and I can give them to write for me. Now, this section here, you need to fill it as well. Very, very important. So filling all this thing is, well, I asked a resume writer on PLC to write for me. Then I use what he has given to me for my LinkedIn resume. I use it here. And I have this. I got this job from Upwork. And I also have this one. This is my own personal portfolio website. So I have it here. So I added what I do. It's just very simple. WP design fix. So it also helped my profile to rank. That is just the stuff behind it. So you also need a personal portfolio website to help your profile to rank. So now you realize that in this section here, I have WordPress here. I have WordPress, WooCommerce. So I have almost all my keywords in this section here. The next thing I want to try to implement now is Elementor. So I have all this as well. So I'm helping the profile to rank. So This is everything about profile optimization and how to make your profile to rank for now. So if you want to go ahead by doing your own, I will advise you to first of all go to any profile that in your niche that is ranking. You just check for I'm coming now. Copywriter experts. So copywriter expert, and you see copywriting, and what you have there is, see, copywriting. So if you go to, forget all this story, just go to this place. Look at this. This is how you can spy on your competitor's keyword. Look at, just come here and look at this. Look at what they are using. Try as much as possible to see the one that you know you can pick that you feel it's going to help your profile. And can you see, he has used so many things there, like copywriting, copy. Can you see? Can you see? So you can just try that to optimize your profile as well. The reason why this one pop out when I type it is because it's having enough keyword and it's doing fine. So that is it. There's no any buru to this thing. If you do the right thing, you get the right result. That is Upwork for you. So when you are trying to write your own as well, always try and check all this specialty here. Make sure you are looking at the specialty before you write. If it is UI UX design, put UI UX design in your profile description. If it is web design, put that web design in your profile description. Use it in your tag. That is how best you can rank. And these deliverables is also important. Try to use the ones you know you understand very well. Like me now, I don't just pick any. I pick the one I deal with. And these are things that our clients also select when they are trying to post job on Upwork before we now come in and say, yes, I can do this, I can do that. So another thing I would like to talk about, which I didn't remember earlier, is this business side experience. Business side experience, it varies, but the one I choose in my own is business is 1 to 9 employee and startup company. That is one I use because all these business on 1,000 plus employee, they have a lot of wala. They are mostly agency and they used to disturb me. So because I want to avoid all their wala. That's the reason why I stopped using it. So another thing I would like to talk about is our profile headshot. This is my own profile headshot, and this headshot now, I just get the headshot. This is normal picture, but I edited it to have a specific background. You can give any graphic designer to do that for you. Make sure your picture is clean and is very, very okay. So that is all I have to say for now. If you have any question, let's start attending to question now. So I'm available for a question now, please. Thank you very much. So any question? Question no.
Can I ask my own question or you follow orderliness?
No, ask your question.
All right. Thank you very much for the wonderful lecture. Yeah, so I have a couple of questions, but I will try to answer a few. The first question I would like to ask is there was a time I actually copied a profile on LinkedIn. So I tried copying it on Upwork. So which I actually got a notification on Upwork that like Upwork actually flagged the account. So I want to ask, like in that regard, how like when you said we can actually copy a profile description of of a particular freelancer on people per hour verbatim. So I just want to ask, is that really safe to do? Like, that's the first question. So the second question is like what is the significance of writing title in capital letter other than small letter? So that's the second question. Should I go ahead?
Go ahead.
All right. So the third is a situation whereby a client actually said you shouldn't write, like you shouldn't include your the job you already completed into your portfolio. Like how do you undo that case? Like, and you see that is a job that can actually give you edge ahead your freelancers, like it can really affect your account. How do you take measure of that? So the fourth, which is the last, is stuffing keywords. Like I heard that stuffing keywords actually is not really good for Fiverr, that it actually the rank account or maybe Vibrator Platinum
For
account. So
Fiverr.
I want to ask, on Fiverr. So does it really, like on this Upwork of a thing, Upwork platform, is it of like it doesn't
safe?
really work? I just want to ask, is it really safe to do?
Yeah,
so those are
I understand.
the questions I want.
Thank you so much for that question. What's your name again, please?
Asoft on PFC Adeleke Hamid Lekon by name.
All right. If you want to ask question, please kindly mention your name so that everybody will know you are the one asking the question. All right. So let me start from the last question, which is number 4. Using the keyword doesn't affect anything. I must say, using the keyword on you said Fiverr. I don't know about Fiverr. Well, I've tried so many times on Fiverr. It's not working for me. But here on Upwork, using keyword is not going to affect your account. It's not going to derank your account. If you use it the right way, it's not going to affect your account or derank your account. It's going to help your account in as much your profile description is okay and it covers at least let's say 90% of what the client are looking for. Nothing do you. It's going to help your account, not going to affect your account. That is the number 4 question. Number 3 question, you said that sorry, I can't remember your number 3 question again.
All right. I had a situation where a client request that you shouldn't really include.
I remember. Yeah. So number 3 question, I've not experienced that before. All I do whenever I'm done is like this project now. It is outsourced project. Most this project is also an outsourced project. So they outsource the job. They're like freelancer like me, and they outsource the job to me. They want me to do it. So, and I attend to it, and I put it there. That can you see? I put it there that I'm not that they are doing it. So no client has ever said that to me before. So I don't know about some clients, but if a client said you should not do that, just don't do it. And if you feel you have authority to do it. But me, no client has ever asked me not to put anything like that. Even if they tell me that, I've not seen any client that actually say I shouldn't do that. So your number 2 question. Please remind me of number 2 question again.
All right. I said, what's the significance of writing title in capital letter other than small letter?
Okay. Yes. Your number 2 question.
I can see that there are some titles that are in capital letter, like
yes. You see, writing in capital letter is nothing but just to portray that this is exactly thing I do. This is the main thing don't go. So like me, I can just make expert expert WordPress designer or developer, I can make it calculator, expert alone. So people recognize me as an expert. It's just to buttress. I don't really say any different. It's just to buttress what you do. So, and to build your title. That is what I see it as for me. That is what I see it for. So, and I prefer using it either way, anyway, as long as I'm following the right protocol, it doesn't affect me. So that is number 2 answer. Now, number 1 answer, you said you copied. My question is that you copy someone profile on LinkedIn and Upwork flagged the account, right?
Yes. So so in relation to that, I'm not asking if at all we copied the profile of the person on people's per hour. What if the person is also on Upwork? Like, is it really safe in that regard?
Thank you so much for that question. That was the question I was expecting at first from everyone when I asked the question. But now that you've asked, I'm really happy about that. You see, when I said copy profile on people per hour, I didn't mean you should copy everything and dump it like that. No. Look at this. I was editing something like this. Let me show you. So I was editing this one. Now, you see this one, there are a lot of things I will change. I will change this thing now. Can you see? It is just, I'm just trying to copy how it is written and use the thing I feel, yes, I'm into. These are things I do. See, this customization now, if I carry this and go, let me just do it now. So I will show you. So what I do, I'll just carry this and go Grammarly. Let me say there won't be plagiarism or there won't be, So now I've copied this now. So convince the spell on your phone is okay. So now this thing, I will just use this thing, correct everything here. First of all, I will correct everything here. Customization. I copy this person profile on people per hour, but like this now, something are already changing. Yeah, I'm not in UK. My own could be Mingo. Then I don't even need to put all this. Now, these are keywords. This should be capital letter. Now, these are keywords. Yes, you can even rearrange all this step, put this one down, that is what I'm talking about. Not copy everything like this. Now, look at all this now. So I hope I'm able to answer your question. So if you even change this one, this first paragraph, it could just be, that's all. It could just, things have changed within the few times, but things have changed. This place itself, I can just add because design is different from development. So you don't do like this. All this alone said is okay to get job. This is okay to is very different from one I copy. I've made adjustment and is okay. It's good to go. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you copy everything and doing no editing. So you copy there and you do some editing, you fine tune it very well. See all this integration like this now, you use small letter. Yeah, I can use capital letter. See all this one now, you use small letter. I can use capital letter for my own. So it's totally different. It's totally different. I can even use you can even use 2-line paragraph for everything. Meanwhile, you have done that already. So have I answered your question, Mr. Aesop?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, and that person. New question, please.
Okay. Hello, this is Shegun.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Shegun.
Oops.
I can hear
Hello?
you. I can hear
okay.
you. I can hear you.
Okay, so thank you so much for this session, and thanks to everybody as well. I joined a little bit late, so I'm not 100% sure if some of my questions might really be relevant, but I feel I should just ask first.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask if it's better for Upwork. I wanted to know if it's better to use a personal account or approach it as a company or an agency. Now for you now, okay, that's the first one. Second one also is like diversity of skills. Now most of what you've shown or what I've seen you shown is on web design. How would someone that has other similar skills approach it? For example, if I can do web design, if I can do graphic design as well, video editing, and some other IT-related skills that are related to web design, should I really focus on web design or just find a way to merge all of them together? Then finally is the location. How is it possible to, because I've opened one, but they actually put me in the exact location I am. So are there ways to like maybe bypass the location, since I believe the location matters a lot? Then okay, finally, okay.
Sorry, let me attend to your question one after the other, so that
okay.
I'll be able to remember. I'll be able to answer this in advance. All right. So your first question, you said if you do a lot of IT work like graphic design, web design, UI UX design, and every other stuff like that. That how can you put everything together and there won't be any issue, right? Is that your question?
Yes, something like that. Then if
Now,
it's okay, yes.
Mm-hmm. So my own advice, or what I feel can work fine, is that which one you know very, very well. You have to pick the one you are very good at. If it is graphic design, use graphic design. So if you are now doing your graphic design and you want to introduce the web design to your client, if you have gotten the job already, then you can introduce it from there. If it is web design, you can introduce graphic to your client one-on-one, not that you will now put it in your title. People that are putting in their title, they are probably turn to agency. or they're already having good ranking profile. That's yes, they know that nothing do them again. They are solid. So me, I will advise you, pick the one that you know best. Start with it. Use it very well. When you have enough feedback and review, if you are into graphic and you want to introduce web design to your client, talk to the client one-on-one that, oh, I have this skill set and it's so. Then, or you can even use this thing now. You can even use this. Sorry, you can even use this thing, web design, and you can choose anyone. You can use graphic design here, that specialized profile. You can do this specialized profile. That will work as well. So that is my reply. So the second question, please.
About whether to approach as an agency or whether to use personal accounts.
I didn't get that, please. I didn't get this.
Okay, no, I mean now if yours is like you have your name, Paul O. Now, is it possible to, for example, if I have a company, I have an agency, and I want to use the name of my agency instead of my name? Is that possible, and is it advisable if it's possible?
It all depends on whatever you choose to use now. It all depends on whatever you choose to use. If you like, hold on, I'm coming. If you like, see, I have agency as well. Look at it. I have WP Design Fix. That's my agency profile. So if I want to apply with agency, I can go ahead and apply with agency. If I want to apply with my personal account, I can apply with my personal account. It depends on whatever you choose to apply with. So I don't think there's any problem with that one. So it all depends on you. So your third question, please.
Okay, no, I think that's okay. That works.
All right. Another question, please. Another question. Another question, please. Hello.
Please, under what? Hello.
Yeah.
This is Timmy. This is Timmy
Okay.
from PFC.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, since you are dealing with WordPress, can you also add something like a landing page for people?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's there. It's there in my profile. I have it there. Look at it.
Okay.
If you see can you see it here? This is my keyword. Can you see? Landing page. Can you see? And also I have it here as well. Okay, can you see? I have it here.
I can see the keyword.
Yeah, so I use all these keywords so that I can get my conversion as well. So any other question?
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any other question? Any other question? Hello, question no. Okay, in absence of no question, I think we are good. I think we are good to go for today. If there's any question, please.
One more thing, please.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, there was a proposal you said you were going to send to some of us in the group. I sent a message. I think other people have also sent a message too.
Yes.
But I'm yet to get it. Just a reminder anyway.
Yes. Well, the proposal, the reason why I didn't share the proposal again on the group is, hello, please, IE Digital, please kindly mute your mic. So the reason why I didn't share the proposal again on the group is because if you share something like that, it is a premium course. I purchased it on Freelance MVP. So I purchased that course, and we are Nigerian. If you share something like that on the group, some people will go and be reselling again. And because it is something that, this is the premium stuff. It's not that I have it myself. So I don't want to violate the original source owner. So that's the reason why I didn't share it again. But as time goes on, I will probably update something maybe, but I can't share the direct file again because I don't want wahala. Because I'm a blogger, and if you see my blog, I didn't post directly. I didn't post that stuff directly, but you can get some learning that I've acquired from different angles. You can get it on the blog and the proposal too. You can get, okay, sorry, this is it. You can get, but not direct file. You can get part of it. So that's what I would say.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question? Mr. Olafemi, I would like you to ask question now.
Okay. Once again, I'm also not. I wanted to ask about the location because, of course, I'm seeing US on your profile, but I'm not sure if you're in the US or in another country. So I wanted to maybe know how to go about it aside from, I know they might flag VPN.
I'm not, sorry, that question is, I didn't open my account myself, and I also hired someone to do that for me. Okay. That's number one. And well, these days, people talk about location. Location is important to some level, to some extent, rather, because by the time you get to a point whereby you are getting the right gig, you'll be like, to hell with location. So, but for now, well, location is important, and US location. The only thing I see there is that if you are in US location, you have this thing there. You have US only, US job only. You have more privilege than other freelancers. So that is the only thing I see that is different. The rest are almost the same, and you have upper hand. So that's just my own say about location. If you want to change your location, get someone that knows how to do that. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. So that's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Mr. Femi, I would like you to ask a question. And if you're not asking a question, I would like you to say something. Mr. Mubarak.
Thank you. Thank you very much for showing up and talking us through the profile description. Everything is very clear. And for now, I don't think I have any specific kind of questions for now. But everything is very, very clear and direct. So any other person that has questions should speak up now. So it's time for us to let Mr. Paul go so that he can complete his project he's working on. Anybody with any suggestion, any questions, anything?
I would like you guys to, thank you very much, Mr. Luafemi. I would like you guys to, you can also get this sample copy by Hi for your proposal writing. You can get this one. I am you can fill all this and you can land your job with this as well. So it's also helpful. So then there are other things you can do. Well, for the sake of this community, and I would like to introduce to you my blog, which is paulonlinealso.com. All I drop there is just content for freelance or only, Upwork, LinkedIn, and blog. You can just check, and also just mainly freelancing content only, and how to write proposal. Things that have been working for me, it is what I drop here. And I also gathered different experience from different teaching, I've gone through so many lessons on online, especially on YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot. You can also do that. That will help you. Watching YouTube a lot will help you as well to get the right conversion. But whenever you are watching the YouTube, don't be so fast to change anything anyhow on your profile. They can be so confusing at times. If you change and it affects your account, but I will advise you to take it easy, take it slowly. So whatever you are changing, know that you are changing it and you are going to wait for 1 month before this thing will start giving you the right effect, the right solution. So for the love of freelancing and blogging, you can go there and get some content yourself, some posts and read it. If it's helpful, if you have any question, you can also reach out to me from my contact. And thank you, everyone. I would like to jump to my Upwork project because I have to deliver by Wednesday. So this is all I have for you guys. I believe this will be helpful for everyone, and I believe this will help us to land more jobs and help us to convert. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you. So this brings an end to the section for this month. Thank you everyone for joining and see you guys next time. And thanks to Mr. Paul. Mr. Adolapo, thank you very much for giving us the chance to use your platform, your Zoom for this meeting. We appreciate you and we always do all the time. Thank you very much. So thank you everyone. Take care of yourself and have a nice day.
And you too. All right, bye-bye. Mr. Adolapo, I greet you.
Bye.
Mr. Dolapo. Yeah, hello everybody.
Are you cooking for us?
No.
Baba is always cooking.
Ó ti yé mi.
Baba, ṣé àgbẹ̀ máa ń gbénu mansion?
Inú oko mo wà tó ń ṣe mansion.
Eléyìí jọ ní oko.
Àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan wà tó gbèjò, wọ́n ń gbénu mansion o.
Àwọn eléyìí digital farmer làwọn eléyìí o.
No, IT farmer ni wọ́n.
Ó pọ̀. Ẹja ẹ̀bùkà fáwa o.
Ẹ ṣáà fún mi lọ́tọ̀ slot.
All right, guys, I came in very, very late. I'm just getting home.
Yeah.
Hope this is being recorded. Though, I beg. For those of you that didn't join on time.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.